You may have seen some guys doing this on the UW campus lately. No, they're not professional stuntmen. It does look that way, though. They're urban daredevils practicing parkour. So what the heck is parkour? Is it a sport, an art form? We're about to find out.
Joining us today is the director and vice chair of the Pacific Northwest Parkour Association, Tyson, Cecka, and Rafe, Kelley. Welcome. All right. So, how would you describe this? Somebody's watching has no idea what we're talking about.
Basically, I would say that when you're a kid and when you're wandering around and when you're exploring stuff, you're climbing over things, you're vaulting over stuff, you're just kind of exploring your environment. We kind of do the same thing with just the city or in the forest or wherever. It's using the natural capabilities of the human body, like running, swinging, jumping, to overcome any obstacle that gets in your way.
So that's jumping over fences, jumping down, across trees, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, all the stuff that you just saw, it's just, you run, something gets in your way, you find a way over it.
It's like Spider-Man or something, or a gymnast, or I don't know.
So how'd you get into this? Did you see it on TV or something, or what?
Yeah, I just, I saw a small thing on the Yamakasi when I was like 3.5 years ago, something like that, and I just found some people that did it in my area and went out and started training.
So I'm thinking, Rafe, let me ask you, when you're doing this kind of stuff, because you're in public places, do people come up to you and wonder what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, people come up to us. I get a lot of different responses. People usually are pretty interested in it. We get a lot of positive responses. We train at like Gasworks Park, and people come up and they want to take pictures of us, like tourists in Seattle.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah, I've, you know, stopped by security, obviously. I've had some really fun responses with security where you have a nice conversation with them. You start talking to them. Like, wow, that's cool. Can you show me? Or can you run up that wall for me?
Hold on a second. What I just saw there. Look at this. You got to be nuts. I mean, you miss, and that's right. I mean, your legs are apart, and you're going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Right there.
Yeah, that looked really painful.
Is this dangerous? I mean,
the thing that you don't see in these videos and in, well, most of the stuff that's on the internet is all the steps that we took learning these movements, right? I mean, the thing about parkour that separates it from a lot of the other disciplines like gymnastics or even ballet or something like that that are based on aesthetics is that parkour, there's no set movements, there's no set form, there's no rules to it, there's no competitions. It's all about learning how to overcome these obstacles in a way that's safe for yourself.
Is it like is there a school for parkour?
We're trying to create one.
Really?
Basically, yeah.
Wow, that would hurt. I would so hit the building. I'd break my teeth.
So if there's no competition and there's no school, you guys just kind of teach it to each other? Is that what goes on? What happens?
Well, we're both self-taught, but both of us are teachers now in parkour. I teach parkour at a couple different facilities as a gymnastics coach and as a fitness coach. Tyson's taught with a couple of alternative schools. And so we're really all about teaching it and getting it out to people in a safe way, because we're the first generation here to train it, and we want the next generation to learn it in a safer way.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Have either of you ever attempted something that you really, after you did it, wish you hadn't done?
A lot of the stuff when I started training. I mean, like Rafe just said, when you start and when you're teaching yourself, you have a tendency to push it too fast, to not quite understand how much strength you really need to be able to handle this stuff safely. So, you know, when I started, I did a lot of big drops, because I'd come from a gymnastics background and I thought I could handle it. And I did a lot of big drops as a kid, and I took some where I didn't even have the strength to do a proper roll, and I kind of face planted a little bit, and yeah, it wasn't very good, but
What's the difference between this and like a stunt guy on television? I'm looking at this, and these are what you see in the movies a lot.
Well, we don't use wires or pads or anything like that.
So yours is the real deal.
Training it outside. I mean,
So when I'm watching The Bourne Ultimatum and I'm seeing these kind of things, they're all wired up. There's no way it's going to hurt them, right?
Yeah.
A lot of those films now involve tracers. Bourne Ultimatum is pretty clearly inspired by parkour.
Yeah.
The latest James Bond film involved a tracer as one of the characters that you see on screen.
This is just something like I've never ever seen before, though. I mean, were you guys like skateboarders? I mean, I've never seen this. Where does it come from?
Aren't you an engineering student, one of you?
I was doing computer science in school, but really it comes from the natural movements that we used to do, like a long time ago when we were apes or whatever, hunter-gatherers. These are natural movements. Vaulting over things, climbing stuff, swinging, running, jumping.
As you're looking around this room here, is there anything here you'd like to jump over or climb over?
Lots of stuff.
Go for it. Do what? What can you do here? Can we follow him here? I mean, this is. What do you?
Oh boy.
Here they go.
Should I brace myself?
Cue low music. That's good. Low music going on.
Should I hide? Should I run?
There they are.
So shall we both go?
Oh, my.
So Rafe and Tyson, Parkour in action.
Oh, here we go.
All right, hold on.
Do you guys like do this at the mall? Like shopping?
The mall would be mad.
I'm gonna use kids!
Safe way to do it. All right, safe way. Here we go.
When you just started, there's going to be one hand on gear.
Yeah.
And then you're going to bring your foot up and bring your leg through like this.
All right,
we call this
so-
a safety vault.
Safety vault, so one
So put your
hand.
hand on.
No, I didn't do it.
Well, that's another good one. That's what we call a reverse vault.
Kid.
And
All right,
that's totally
Parkour,
safe,
everybody.
too.
Rafe and Tyson, we'll be right back.